Let's go!
Hello everybody and welcome to another video on the channel. How are you doing? So I hope you guys are ready for what I have in store for you guys today. I'm actually doing a voiceover, so if my character's lips are not synced to my voice, that is why, because my audio on the video just didn't record. I accidentally had the mic off. So today we're here to make, as you can see, sushi. We are going to be drawing sushi, and I am super excited about this because I've always wanted to bring you guys some of my drawings because I do have the habit of drawing. I like drawing a lot. And what we're doing today is uramaki inspired on our little SquarePants friend SpongeBob. And I wanted to give you guys some little advices as I make this drawing, and one of them is to always have a reference of what you are making to help you with the idea. So you guys can see it of course here on the video, but on the side I have made myself, and this is a good thing that you can always do when you want to make a drawing of something, is that I have myself here a little sketch of what I want to do on paper, which I will take a picture and put on a video so you guys can see what I'm talking about. You have to have a reference and you have to have an idea of what you already want to make well formulated in your mind, which is not difficult to do. So with SpongeBob SquarePants, I wanted to make sure that I added a lot of elements that reminded me of SpongeBob SquarePants. And what did I thought? Okay, so who is SpongeBob SquarePants? He is a sponge that lives in a pineapple under the sea. So we are going to be putting pineapple, and we are going to be putting also the jelly from the jellyfish, because what does SpongeBob love to do? He loves to jellyfish. And as you can see, I am starting the sketch right now. I will speed up the footage a little bit because you guys don't need to hear me talking that much. But yes, so what I'm going to be doing here is I'm going to get the general shape of the uramaki, which is going to be a square uramaki because SpongeBob SquarePants is square, so his uramaki would have to be square. So let's get to this. Okay, so here you can see that we have the sketch already perfectly made, already all sketched out, and I left the darker areas to show the nori, because if you're not aware, you can see here on the drawing, which is most uramakis are inverted. So basically what you do is that you roll the roll with the seaweed on the inside, not on the outside. So you do see some of the seaweed, and that's what I have left some of the darker edges around. So after this, I am going to start working on the line work, which normally I use a pen to do so, because all this was sketched in like pencil, using the brush pencil. And what we're going to start doing right now, if I am not mistaken, is really much so start working on the line work. So as you can see, I'm starting the line work here, and I am testing to use the pen and all that kind of stuff, because normally the best thing that you do when you're making these kinds of drawing is to never make your lines perfect. You know, you want to give them texture, because especially this is rice, you know, so you want to give it a good thing, a good like structure and things like that. And I am so sorry that I'm gonna have to be doing this voiceover, but whatever. So it's quite difficult because I'm also looking at what I'm doing, so I can give you the proper voiceover. So after I do some of the things with trial and error, I ended up removing that part of the sponge because I wanted to make it a 3D, but then it didn't really look good because it was supposed to be chopped clean, so I took away the 3D effect later. And also, after you see this, I will be teaching you how I make perfect little ornaments on the top of the thing, which is normally by creating stamps. Now I'm going to slow this down and show you guys how to do the stamps, which is you simply make the shape of the stamp that you want, which is what I'm going to be showing you in the video, and you make sure to always copy and paste it, so you can make a seed, or in this case what we're gonna make is some little balls that are used to normally put on top of the uramakis or in other rolls. And I will put the name up here, and I will put what the little balls are up here, because I do not recall the name for the life of me. My ex-boss would be smacking the back of my head for this, but I don't remember by the life of me the name. So what you do is you make the little circle, or the little thing you want to do, and then you use it as a copy and paste, and you merge the layers that you can see there in the video until you get the finished product, you know. So it's like a stamp, and it saves you a lot of time, honestly, because when I was younger and I used to do drawing, like right in the beginning, I would waste a lot of time trying to make repetitive shapes look perfect. And a good way for you to do so, it's just simply make a copy and paste thing and make a stamp. It will save you time, it will save you patience, and the end product is gonna be really, really something you like. So continuing. So now that we have the line work done, as you can see, I made sure to polish up all I wanted to polish. And now we have the line work done, we are going to have been doing the paint job. So what normally I do when I'm painting, I make always by separate layers, and I make sure to make a layer with flat color, and I make sure to also have a different layer for the shading. So when you're shading stuff, and if you mess up, and if you accidentally want to go back, you're not undoing a lot of your progress or your work. Also, what I'm also going to be doing now in the video, which is also what I'm testing right now, as you can see, is I'm giving it a background color. Why? Because when you do this, it helps you see where you mess up the most, and helps you make sure you keep all those nice clean edges perfectly put in the drawing. And also, it helps you if you want to make this particular drawing or your particular drawings into PNGs, or use them as, like, take out the background, just use them as a PNG. You with this way, you can make sure that you didn't miss anywhere where you wanted to paint, anywhere where you wanted to put some detail, and it will look nice, clean, and crisp, I assure you, and it will save you so much time of conversion and stuff like that. It would look amazing. And longer in the video, you will see me set up the image before I put it up, and you will understand fully what I mean. Now, as you can see, I'm painting it simply. That's all I'm doing, and I will speed up the process. But that's a good thing for you guys to know. Like, if you want to draw and do things like that, just keep in mind, sometimes the simpler way is the best way. When you're drawing, you just want to save yourself time. So let's speed this up a bit for me to talk to you guys later. And here with the colors all nice and polished. As you can see, they're very flat, they're very crisp, but you know, this is what we want. This is the base thing of what we want, because now we're going to be working on shading, which I'm going to be making a second layer. Now a good tip that I do have for shading is that you can paint on the colors flat, and then what you can do, make sure to always use different layers. What you can do is mess with the how thick the layer is going to be. Normally, personally, I like to do a good 40%, 30%, depending on the color that I'm using, but it really gives it a different pop. But yes, that's the little thing that I want to tell you. But yes, as you can see, I'm starting to do little details, and also when you want to make little details as this, as I'm making right now on the jelly, again, once more, make sure to always have a different layer on, so it makes your life much easier. But as you can see, our thing is coming together very fine, and I'm gonna once more shut up and let you guys watch the little speed paint. And now that I have the shading nice and done, I am going to be making the end product, which is the big picture in the ending, which this is why I made the little blue thing in the background to help us, because now it's going to turn this into a PNG, and when we work to make the drawing perfect. Because what a lot of people, when they make drawings like this, they try to make three, like if it's multiple pieces, they try to make 3 different pieces, and that just takes too long. So what we're going to be doing here in the video is that we're going to pick up the main piece, just copy it, and do the sticker technique. Again, the sticker technique is your friend. The sticker technique is your friend. And now I'm going to talk to you a little bit more about the concept, since this part's going to be fairly fast. So if you're wondering why I wanted to do this, well, I thought that bikini bottom and fishy and the water and sushi, I just love all that. So I wanted to make something that I loved and that I thought it would be funny. And with the SpongeBob thing, I just love SpongeBob, man. It makes me happy. And as you can see, now I'm going to tell you the details. You have the sponge as one of the main ingredients, the pineapple from the house, and the jellyfishing. And if you're wondering, why are the little dots brown? Well, that's because it's the pens of SpongeBob SquarePants, that's why. And I'm just finishing up the little touches, which is me lining up the pieces. Now, a good trick that I gotta tell you, make sure that the front one is always bigger than the ones in the back, because it's an optical illusion. Really, it's just an optical illusion, because even though it looks the same size by size, you're looking at it in an angle, so you're gonna have to mess with the sizes. But yeah, that is pretty much all I have to say until the end of the video. So I hope you guys enjoyed, and you guys will see me in the ending. finished product. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I really had a lot of fun. It's not often that I get to do something like this, so please like, comment, subscribe. You tell me if you like it. I really love when you guys interact with the channel. And this has been it, so tell me in the comments if you think that this is worthy on being in the Krusty Krabs. If not, it's not, but if you like it, make sure to leave a like. Goodbye, guys!